We're almost to 50 days. I've gotten so much done in these last 44 days, but there's still a lot more work that needs to be done, and let's talk about it today. Okay, I don't want to be hard on myself. Okay, now I'm not even going to be talking about any mistakes I've made today. This isn't about mistakes. It's about my standard and the standard that I hold for myself. Today, I reached out to for sale by owners. I did an initial text. I followed up with my for sale by owner in Frankfurt, and I followed up with those buyers that I talked to in the previous video last night. So baseline, I did that. Social media, I went ahead and made my Market Monday video. So on paper, other than calling for sale by owners, I did everything I needed to do. Instead of calling 5 FSBOs and texting 10 FSBOs, I am now going to text 5, call 10. I need to call more of them because I'll be honest with you, my network of for sale by owners is stretching thin and I'm not going deep enough. And that's an issue, that's a problem. I'm not happy. I'm glad that I'm staying consistent and, I'm putting in the work and I'm doing the right stuff, but I genuinely believe I am not doing a great job. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. I bet I can do better than what I'm doing right now. I'm not impressed with the amount of effort I've been putting into my work every day. The past several days, really, but mainly today. It's just I felt like I left today feeling like I could do so much more. And sometimes, you're going to have those days and it's important to rest. But genuinely, I sit down and think, well, what did I do today? What did I do today that was so productive? I really could have spent my day doing hot sheets and looking through the market again, like I have been doing all throughout August, which I've just suddenly dropped. It could very well be because of my talks with Tyler. Not in the sense of it being his fault, but we don't need to be talking to each other every day now, which is why we're only talking to each other Monday and Friday. I feel like us talking for about an hour to an hour and 15 minutes every morning really throws me off in the sense of trying to stay maximizing focus, trying to be as focused as possible. And I think it's a good thing that we're going to be able to reduce that just because we don't need to be meeting every day now, unless I need them for like a buyer consultation or something like that. So we're going to see what I do on a day where I'm not working with Tyler anymore and I still have my routine of calling for sell by owners and doing my marketing campaign. I'm making a video tomorrow that is related to first-time home buyer guide. It's like a guide to being a first-time home buyer. I'm going to make it a very short video. I'm honestly not sure if that is the video I want to do, but I do know I want to do a sitting down and talking video. And then Wednesday, I'm actually going to go ahead and meet with a for sale by owner in Kokomo. So I won't be making an official social media video then, but I could make a video about me driving to go meet up with a FSBO. Thursday, I'm going to go look at new builds in Westfield. I'm going to start making pretty video content then. Friday, it likely will be the same thing. We're going to go ahead and see. And that's also one thing. I could be planning my week better. I'm not. And guess what? People are going to tell me I'm being hard on myself. And maybe I am. But there's just something in me that feels very off with the amount of work I've been putting in every day the past 2-3 days. There's just something that's off that is making me just feel guilty and ashamed. Now, maybe I'm starting to realize that I have way more time than I actually need, because the time that I would usually be filling in, chilling out, going to the gym early, it's usually supposed to be time when I'm supposed to be meeting with clients and doing actual real estate stuff with clients. And the fact that I don't have that yet, maybe that's why I feel like I can be doing more, is because I simply don't have that part of my window yet. But we're going to get there on Wednesday, for example. Wednesday is going to be a huge productive day. So again, I think the biggest question here is, am I doing enough work, or is it that I have to, or is it that I am doing enough work? It's just I need to wait to see, clients and kind of fill my schedule up with things that matter. Because this is what matters right now. And doing prospecting and marketing all day in real estate isn't sustainable. It can't be, because there's going to come to a point where you're going to have to meet with clients, and you're going to have to attend closings, and you're going to have to attend inspections, all that stuff. So there's a lot of things that go into that. And with that being said, you're not going to be able to spend the whole day marketing and prospecting. Now, the big question is, do you need to when you start off? Is that the main focus? Right now, for me, it is. I think prospecting is the most important thing. Like marketing, yes. Making videos, yes. It's important, very important. But really, the most important thing is actually going out there and talking to random people I don't know about real estate. That is the most important thing. And simply put, I'm too inconsistent when it comes to picking up the phone, and I'm not picking up the phone every single day. And I think that might be the biggest goal here. I think I might have already found it. I get too scared. And I don't have time to be scared. I don't have time to be nervous. For crying out loud, I met with a FSBO in person. I'm just afraid of my performance. And I really shouldn't be, but I'm feeling that way. And we got to go ahead and work through that. I just can't help but feel like the more I get embedded into this routine of calling for sell-by owners and really getting this stuff rolling, I'm going to be able to do just fine. Like I said, I already have a listing appointment today, or Wednesday. So I'm doing the right thing. Now, let's talk about me being harsh on myself. And let's really attest and really see if it's me being hard on myself, or if this is actually a sign of me kind of falling off. Well, let's go and look at the negative first. How would I be falling off here? Well, I think it's a focus problem. I don't feel as focused in my work every day like I was my first 14, 15, 16, 20 days into real estate. I don't feel as focused. I feel like there's a lot more distractions. I'm talking to people in the office. I'm on my phone. I'm watching college football. And I'm just kind of like going all over the place when I feel like I have my work done. And then I'm like, well, what else is there for me to do? Now, during that time where I'm kind of wandering around in my mind, I'm still following up and adding leads into Command. I'm still updating Command. So I'm still using my CRM tools properly. I'm still planning the next day. So I'm planning my day every single day. So I'm still doing that stuff. Okay. I'm still doing my social media, and I've been doing that every day. I've been consistent on that. And I have been talking to for sale by owners Monday through Friday. And open house follow-up. I'm following up with my open house leads tomorrow. Again, that hour of me talking with Tyler is now going to be another extra hour for me to follow up with leads. So again, I turned the bad of what could be bad into good. And I think there's something to be said there. I think I'm fine. I do. It's kind of weird how I changed my mind about 9 minutes into this video where I was like, I'm not putting up to my standard. And I might not be. Truthfully, I might not be. But I think the real test is going to be tomorrow when I'm not working with Tyler. I'm not, having a conversation with him. And I am just locked in. Now, this is going to be an issue when we move to the new office. Because I won't have an office where I'm going to be able to call FSBOs. And I really, really do not want to call it a cubicle. I don't want people hearing my conversations. I don't like it. I like to be private. That's just how I feel. Simply put it that way. Let's talk about the plan tomorrow. What are we doing? Tomorrow, I got to go to the BMV because I got to renew my license plate. It's past expired. I need to get a new one. I'm going to get an IU Indiana plate. That's just the extra what I'm doing on my lunch break. What I'm actually doing. Calling 10 FSBOs. If I can call 15, great. I just want to call 10. 10 quality conversations, whether it be voicemail or whether it be, voice, like talk to talk. That's going to be my first part of the day. I'm going to do my research on the home. I'm going to call people depending on the days on the market. And the goal for the call is to literally just schedule a time to meet with them. I'm not trying to get them to sign a listing contract with me. I just want to meet them. I just want to visit the house. I want to know more about the situation. Okay? Good stuff. What else after that? After that, I'm going to be doing my lead follow-up. So I'm going to be following up with my buyers from a couple weeks ago. I'm going to be following up on my for sale by owner. I am going to be following up on my open house leads. So all that lead follow-up, very, 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 very important. Now, technically, the beginning of the time where I'm calling the FSBOs is technically a lead follow-up in the sense that I sent them a initial basic text first. But again, it still feels like a new prospecting because I haven't actually created them as a lead yet, if that makes sense. So I can't say it's lead follow-up. What's after that? I'm going to the BMV. I'm going to get that stuff taken care of. Then what? I'm going to be making my social media videos. I'm going to be sitting down and talking about buyers. Again, maybe it might be better for me to go out and make a video about outside and maybe do something about the city of Westfield instead of just doing a sitting down and talking video. That might be a good idea because I already made one with my Market Monday, and having 2 sit-down videos back-to-back I think is a little overkill. Maybe we can do one where I'm just looking at something cool in the city, finding what I can do. See, I'm already changing my mind again. Let's do that. We will do a creative video tomorrow, and I'm just going to look at something cool, see what's in Westfield. Let's look at something cool that I think is nice, or review the YMCA if I want to, or it doesn't always have to be about real estate, okay? So that's my day. Oh, I almost forgot the most important part of my day. The for sale by owner I'm meeting with on Wednesday, I'm going to do my due diligence on their home, so I'm going to be able to look at their home, be able to look at the competitors in the area. I would like to develop my own comparative market analysis. I didn't even think about that. My own CMA of the home. And I know how to actually create a CMA properly now because I took the mentorship class with Angela. Great lady. So that's the goal tomorrow. I think we're going to be able to get a lot done. If I'm able to call 10 FSBOs, which I'm sure I will at this point when I end up being consistent and I do my lead follow-up and I go check out something cool in Bloomington or in Westfield, and then I also do my CMA of the for sale by owner home, we're going to be just fine. Good stuff. Good stuff. Okay. Well, that's it. We're going to be in day 45 soon, and hopefully I hear back from those buyers, right? Hopefully I hear back from them in at least in a couple of days. So I'll let you guys know how that goes, and then Wednesday, going to be with for sale by owner Kokomo. So you guys have a great night, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Take care.